Nicely done.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's got about 140, I'd say.
This one's going right at the pin here. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th. It's just about 3 feet away.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Now leading by 1 shot. The 6th hole requires a strong tee shot here at this par 3.
This hole can play anywhere from 170 to 200 plus there, Luke. Don't miss it right or left, though. Those bunkers are nasty.
A wonderful shot. Well played. A chance for birdie here at the 6th. Just 3 feet to the cup. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Good shot there, Beamer. And he's down there.
Yeah, fair amount of elevation here. They're going to have to be careful that they club up because you do not want to be short.
Great shot into the 7th and a chance for birdie.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Reached the 8th hole, par 3 here at St. George's. What a great looking hole it is.
Wow, this is a really cool little par 3. The green is not very wide, but it funnels in from both sides. However, you just can't afford to miss it short left in that bunker. That is a huge no-no.
This putt coming up is for birdie. That was a gallant attempt. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
These are on rails, looking good.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. And just now, it's Tiger Woods coming off a birdie at the last, and it moves him to within just 2 strokes of top spot. Sitting at 4 under for the day, currently in the lead. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Ooh, right by the hole. 4 feet to the cup. Ooh, nice looking putt. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 5 under. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Rich, we saw it right throughout Tiger Woods' career, just epic shot after epic shot. What was the best shot you ever saw Tiger hit?
We were playing in 2002 in the Grand Slam of golf over in Hawaii. Justin Leonard, Davis Love, Tiger, and myself. And we, on the second day, winds blowing at a pretty good clip on the par 5. I think it was number 7. And you had to bust 2 shots to get there. Nobody, I mean, it was nearly impossible. In fact, it was impossible, 3 out of the 4 of us, to get it home in 2. Well, Tiger gets up there on this par 5 the second day, and he's already leading by like 800, I think. And he drills one right down the middle. I lay up with a 3-wood. That's how hard it's blowing. I lay up with a 3-wood to about 70, 80 yards. And this little green is a little peninsula. It kind of goes from left to right, a little bit of a fade if you're a right-handed player, with water on the front part of the green, and the pin's over in the back right. And he gets up there and smokes driver off the deck into about a 25-mile-an-hour wind to about 6 feet away. And I look over at my caddy and I go,
Is this for real? I mean, are you sure that we're not in a video game right now? Because that's just not possible. I mean, it literally, the second shot off the deck with the driver was hit about forehead high and traveled about 270 into the wind. And the ball just kind of hung there, seemingly just about 20 feet off the ground, just hung there and kept hanging, kept hanging, kept hanging, and fell right exactly where he wanted it to. It was unbelievable. And at that moment in time, you kind of sit there and look at yourself on the inside and you go, whew, I don't have that shot, and I don't even know how to make up for a shot like that I don't have. You just knew that you're just kind of sitting there watching something that nobody else in the game can do. It's phenomenal.
Sitting at 7 under par for the day, currently in the lead. That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Was on a good line. A par putt on the table. There it is. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Teeing off now on the 14th hole. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Lovely effort, that. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Okay, that'll work. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
Looking better.
And that's for birdie. Well holed. And now that finds him in first place. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage. A thing of beauty. There was a big impact for a lot of players playing alongside Tiger Woods. They almost got sort of, spooked by the occasion. Why was that?
More than anything else, it's the fact that they're playing in front of more people than they ever had in their life before. And this rings true for, I think, every single player out there, whether it was Ernie Els, Vijay Singh, anybody from that era. You had more eyeballs on you at that moment than anybody else, because Tiger carried the biggest crowds every single tournament. And so sometimes it would be uncomfortable, even for the most accomplished players out there. Some of them will tell you, no, it wasn't a big deal, but I can promise you it got their attention, and it probably helped them in a certain sense, because when you played in front of that many people, Luke, you wanted to focus. You wanted to put your best foot forward, because there is no worse feeling in the world than going out and laying an egg in front of 30,000 people. I can promise you that. That's why I enjoyed playing with him, because when you went out there, you knew you had to play well. You didn't want to embarrass yourself in front of all those people.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, how about that one? Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Couple of strong par 4s to finish here at Stanley Thompson's masterpiece, St George's. Very good par 4, the 17th.
It is. It started off as a par 5 and now just plays as an enormous par 4. Fairway does camber pretty good from right to left, so you got to challenge that bunker down the right-hand side off the tee.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. How close was that to going down? Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
A good stroke. Solid par putt, that. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. The finishing hole at St George's Golf and Country Club, Rich, is a strong par 4.
It certainly is that. It was originally a par 5 as well. It's converted to a long par 4 to make it a little bit more challenging for the Canadian Open. Plays uphill all the way to a steep green. And the beauty of this hole, Luke, is the magnificent clubhouse in the background.
This one looks to be heading towards the green. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. It's all come down to this. A putt for the title. Oh, so close. All right, not the end of the world, but this is a putt they want to make if they're to close it out. And this proud tournament has another winner to add to its list of champions. You are looking at the RBC Canadian Open winner for this year.
And what a win it was on this spectacular St. George's Golf and Country Club. A win that could be life-changing for this player. Way to go.
Well, when it comes to performances that they'll remember, that certainly has to be one of them. What a brilliant play today.
A match for the books, Luke. I'm just happy that I got to witness that and see that. What a rivalry it was in the lead up to this epic match, and they took down the hero. They come out on top of not just the rivalry, but also the event.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Northwest Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke. I'm so looking forward to following these two players in this group. They've been going back and forth a bit on social media leading up to the event and seem to really want to prove something out on the course today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. Good-looking shot, this. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
And from about 105 yards.
Well, this one's right at the pin. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And he finds himself in a tie for third. Next up is this two-shot hole. Great shot. Second shot on the second.
This one is all over it.
That's not the outcome they were after.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Ooh, that almost went down. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Such soft hands.
Just a short putt remaining here. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
Wow, what happened there?
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Getting ready to play their third. And he needs this to save par.
This is on a great line.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. This is a bogey putt coming up. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4. Playing from around 230 yards. Just 2 shots behind. Going with a 3-wood here. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Oh, a 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
This is important. Big par putt here.
That will work. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Here we have a par 5. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. You like that, didn't you? Second shot here on the 5th. Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. And here we are with the third shot. 3 strokes off the lead. Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of third spot. Well, that'll play, and that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
We're 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Job done. Let's head to the next. Teeing off here at the 7th. They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Hold this putt and a chance for second place. Hey, that's a chance. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Going with the hybrid. Outstanding approach shot. And the birdie with big wings on the table here if they can make this one. This one has eyes for the hole. Oh, super putt that. What an eagle. Step aside, everyone else. Now number one. Leading by a shot after that hole. And we've arrived at a par 3.
An eagle on the last hole for this player. Let's see if they can't build on the momentum they've created.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
A bit short with that effort.
Ooh. Yeah, golf clap. Really good. A chance to save the par if he can make this one. Ah, that's frustrating. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader.
Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Second shot here at the 10th. Handy effort, that one. Getting ready to play their third. Currently in the lead by a shot. A quality shot, that. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Go to your home, ball. Go to your home. Oh, what an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. Tee shot is looking good here. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Good shot there.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
In good form, birdie at the last, looking to add on to that.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
By my estimation, he's got around 170 here.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. If it's up, it could be in. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. He's currently sitting in first place. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Not bad. Time for the second shot here at the 13th.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Lining up the birdie putt here. This one's looking good. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And that will take him to 6 under. Now on the tee of a long par 4. Taking aim from about 170 yards. Going with the 7.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible.
Still in the lead now after that hole.
And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, well played. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Ooh.
And that should secure the par on this one.
Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
They say drive for show, putt for dough, but that was plenty of show there.
Opting for the 3-wood. Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Five feet coming up to the cup.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Tracking. Wonderful shot.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole.
And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
This putt for him to win the event. Oh, super effort that. Holds the putt to win it all.
Luke, the victories, winning never gets old, but this is getting out of hand, isn't it? Another victory on the season.
And Rich, they only had a narrow margin the entire back 9, but they were able to pull out the win. That's very gutsy, isn't it?
Luke, impressive win all around. I got to say, a gutsy performance at the end of the tournament. Final 9 holes. Job well done.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Travellers Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our featured group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Who delivers when it matters most? That's the joy of any rivalry, and this is a good one to win. Playing from around 110 yards out. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say. This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
So it'll be a par to start their round.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
The second, a short par 4 playing up the hill, just 345 yards.
How aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take driver out and try and get it up to the front edge, or are you going to lay it back with a long iron? That are the two thoughts that players must face. Second shot into a minuscule green with a putt bunker on the left-hand side that could be the meanest one on the golf course.
Putting for birdie here.
Yep, tracking well.
Well done. Take the birdie. Currently 1 under for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The players will face themselves with their first legitimate test at TPC River Highlands, the par 4 third.
Dogleg from right to left. Just avoid those bunkers both right and left. And there's not a single one up there on that green. This green is fairly flat with runoffs on all sides of this green. It's a wonderful design.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
9 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
It's on a great line. Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
The 4th hole at TPC River Highlands certainly asks for a longer shot, Rich.
Danger here is leaving your tee shot out to the right in the trees and the bunker. If you hit it down the left-hand side, expect a much longer second shot.
This shot from around 210 yards. Currently a shot off the lead.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. 7 feet to the cup. I like the look of this. Oh, well played. And that will take him to 3 under. Checking in on the leaderboard, this player is currently tied for first with Lydia Cove.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Oh, stop it. What a shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
An opportunity for a birdie here. This one's online. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
This player is putting for fun.
And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. The 6th is the first of our par 5s, and at 586 playing slightly downhill, Rich. Players should be enticed to go for this green in 2.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in 2. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
Love coming to TPC River Highlands every year, Rich. I think if there's one event that goes above and beyond for its players, it's this one. There seems to be an extra feel of something, special at the Travellers Championship.
Well, they do have the umbrella that is red as their logo, but it seems like this tournament rolls out the red carpet for these players. It comes off the heels of a major, so most of these players are looking for a little bit of a decompression mode for a few days, and they get it here. It's just one of these golf courses that it's right in front of you. It poses some difficulty, but in all reality, it's not overly difficult. You know, you do have to hit some proper shots here and there, but it seems awfully simple compared to what they had to face last week. So when they get here to TPC River Highlands, they're in a different kind of mode. Like, they're relaxed. They're looking at making birdies finally, because they didn't make any last week. And they're trying to just get into a really nice rhythm and kind of out of what they experienced the week before.
And if they didn't have their rival Tony Finau's attention before, they certainly do now. What an approach shot.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 5 under. Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second. Going with the hybrid. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. What's in front of them, Henny?
Has to put this one downhill.
And the putt goes down. A nice display of resilience in the end.
And that is a nice up and down out of the greenside bunker for the par.
The 9th is a par 4, right on 400 yards, Rich. But recently, players have been a little bit more aggressive off the tee.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, this is a precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing with just 9 to play.
Well, after 9, so far, so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. 7 feet to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And that will take him to 7 under. And with that hole finished, they're currently in the lead, with Brooke Henderson following in second. Downhill par 3s, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Be the ball, Danny. No. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And that will take him to 8 under. Rich, the 12th, a par 4 measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they are really not a big bother. So try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, your second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here.
Yeah, well played. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. That's a good putt to make. That sets the great players from the good ones. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich. But there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. Ooh, nice line. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Let's head to the 14th, Rich. A short par 4, but you've got to hit your tee shot up the hill.
Up the hill, dogleg from right to left, but one of the most generous fairways on this golf course, if not the most generous. Anything up to the right-hand side will open up the second shot to the green that sits well below you. Any tee shots missed over to the left, however, you could have some tree issues.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Nice stroke. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. Currently in first position. Well, Rich, as we approach the closing holes here at TPC River Highlands, there are some significant shots to hit, and here at 15, it's certainly one of them.
The tee shot is most definitely an important shot. If you hit a little bit too far left, water scary close to the left-hand side. Out to the right is no good. Length isn't nearly as important as how straight you can drive it.
All in all, a very exciting short par 4.
Love this hole.
This one's for birdie. Looks good off the blade. Well, this player's got some courage. What a time to step up and make back-to-back birdies.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
The final par 3 at TPC River Highlands certainly brings a lot of elements into play.
Multiple tiers on this green. If you find the right tier, you have a good birdie opportunity. But if you hit a wayward shot, both right, left, long, or let's face it, short, you're in a bad spot.
From the sand, are they able to get up and down? Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that is simply brilliant. What a shot.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
That's a good-looking shot there. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th, and sets up another putt inside birdie range. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
That starts off on a good line.
Oh, that's a ripper. Well, that's a phenomenal performance. The lead is now out to 10 shots. Incredible. But this is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Nicely done. Playing from around 160 yards. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Gotta like their chances from there.
And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Now, it's a tremendous performance around TPC River Highlands. The most birdies made And they are your Travelers Championship winner.
And an outstanding win for this player, capturing the Travelers Championship. Hats off to him.
And as we recap all our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to our gal on the ground, Henny Koyak, for bringing us all the action from this group today.
Thank you, Luke. The pleasure was all mine. I got to see some incredible shots and some not so good stuff, but what a day.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the John Deere Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Well, it's certainly a great opportunity for this player to bounce back in this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate.
This one's looking good.
A well holed. He'll take the birdie.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
You want to cut the corner as much as possible to shorten your second shot on this par 5. Should you do that, a very straightforward second shot will set up birdies and eagles all day long. Find the trouble off the tee, and you'll find trouble on the rest of the hole. Don't fool yourself.
The second hole at TPC Deer Run, Rich, really gettable for the players.
Most players will go for this green into Luke. Knock it on. Can easily make birdie, maybe an eagle. Get a little careless, missing to the left or the right from the green. Pars and bogeys are had as well.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
It's got a chance. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. He sits in first position.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Well, they'll be looking to use that momentum they generated on the last with an eagle.
Par 3, 183 yards up the hill. Blind tee shot. The big miss here is short right in that deep bunker. Should you find that bunker, you're also going to find yourself making bogey or worse. Anywhere on the green is a good shot.
This is a good chance. That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
And after a birdie at the last, they take the honor on the hole.
Par 4, 448 yards. Sweeping dogleg left to right. Big tree in the middle. Missed that. And you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
From around 140 yards here.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's some good golf right there. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
This for a birdie run. This is, oh yeah.
That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Uh-oh, this one's headed for the rough.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
Oh, just missed. And this one is for his par.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
We've arrived at a par 4.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie.
Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. Oh, I thought that one was going in. 8 feet to the cup.
Looks good.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
Oh, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Okay, steady now. Putting for par. Leading by 3 strokes now. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 4, every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
That dog will hunt.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup. This is their look at birdie.
This is on a stupendous line.
That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
Taking aim from around 190 yards here. Currently leading by 3.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Ouch, that hurts. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Time for the second shot at the 10th. This one should find the rough. And here we are with the third shot. There's a putt of about 6 feet coming up. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Still in the lead now after that hole. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This is from miles away.
Looking for another birdie here.
Ooh, right by the hole. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
So far, so good.
That gets the job done. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch. Looking really good.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Now 5 shots up after that hole. Well, 13th. It's unlucky for some, Rich.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
That should find the surface. Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a birdie look here at the 13th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
A 7-footer right here.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle too.
Sitting at -9 for the day. Currently in top spot. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Surely it's going to.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The finish at TPC Deer Run is full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope of finding the green in 2. Large trees line the right and left-hand side of the fairway.
Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Playing within their comfort zone there. And 11 under in front of the player with this putt. Just didn't drop. And this putt coming up for his par. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Oh, you know you want to.
That'll help your scorecard. Well hold. And now that finds him in first place.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
That tee shot looks pretty good.
Well, after a successful drive at the 17th at TPC Deer Run, the players are faced with a question, Rich. Lay up or go for it?
Second shot straight back up the hill. Most players will bail just a little bit left as the green tends to run away quite a bit down the slope on the right-hand side. This is a great opportunity and possibly the final birdie opportunity on this golf course.
That was a gallant attempt. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This for a birdie run.
Putt is underway.
Yes, they've made it.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Now 8 shots in front.
If you want to win at TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
choosing the 9-iron here. This is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch. Looking good.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for your John Deere Classic winner?
What a spectacular performance all week long by this player. Clutch performance, clutch win by this player.
Now, Rich, we saw from the get-go that this player was right on song this week, just a class above.
It's very rare where you see a player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.